Hello everybody, Digfig here, and welcome back to some more Ryzen Zero Dawn. We left off exploring this bunker, which seems to be the corporation's like office or security or R&D research facility where they made all the robots and probably caused the entire end of the world. Tons of interesting stuff down here, notes, other things. Do I not get a chance to read this? Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, I moved my mouse, and I don't know which one it was. Rescan it, get the pop-up again. Spiritual Summit. Okay. Recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAS in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific regulation or religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense. It is not giving enough thought to our shared values, hopes, aspirations for the afterlife. If you'd like to reach out to the religious leaders of every stripe within the intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon, I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later. But for now, let's put out feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no nooks or kooks. But anyone with a credible audience, let's go deluxe and make it clear we will spare no expense. Interesting. Are they doing spiritual summit stuff? I don't know. We are just exploring this bunker. We've done a lot of stuff. There's a dead end over here. Oh, we got another log. We got
too much already.
Yeah, I know. You can't carry any more pods. What's on this log? Is it audio or read? It's a read. FAS campus log. High priority alert. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. High priority alert. Automated log note. Full lockdown has been initiated. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Therefore, we have taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving and/or disposal of project-related data and materials. ISEC and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Prioritizing messages to all staff in E and F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the building. High priority alert. A reminder that while high sec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, the personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for identiscan. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security corridors. HighSec remains all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. Did the public turn on them and then they turned on their machines for safety and the machines fucking rickrolled humanity? It's a less likely scenario, but maybe. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are remain that present for identiscan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HighSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff traveling off-site. Sign up required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries of high priority, additional entries corrupted. So it seems like shit just really started to hit the fan on them. Did they get targeted by terrorists? Now I don't know. Interesting. That's very interesting.
I mean, people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
Yeah, something very bad. I bet it continued, whatever it was. Which led to where we are now. Extinction of humanity. Robots, though, self-replicating and creating. I wonder if that's to do with the spiritual thing. So they just tried to make animals and things like that.
Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
So if they did the spiritual thing, tried to make like peaceful, friendly animals to bring humanity back to like a neutral state, then some like bad.
Plants can find a way to hang on up here. Guess I can too.
But then like some wartime bad AI took over and mixed its programming would be like spiritual and weapons, and now we have these combinations of what we have now, right? The thing. Heck. Why can I keep going up here then? What's up this way? Now I'm confused. Can't give me 2 paths with proper waypoints. Oh boy, we barely caught that. Nothing down there that I see. Yeah, see now the waypoint upgrades to here. Why? Why do you gotta give me 2 choices?
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The Peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now what I can promise you, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Yeah, it looks like they turned on the humans. Something triggered them. Well, that's a full health bot. Just kind of gulp that down. No shit's given. Anything hiding over there? Don't look like it. I wonder what that elevator shaft route had, though. I was right about this being a tech company, though. From looking on from the outside. I haven't seen where the elevator shaft would have put me out.
Soaked from melted snow.
I dropped down from there, so would the elevator shaft take me here? No? Oh, it's a little illusion of choice there. Just 2 ways to get to the same spot, probably. Make me feel like there's more to the game. Smart, yeah, because here's that wire. I don't know. Oh. Oof, that was just a ballsy ass jump. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. But she's full of it. She's just 100% confident in her climbing skills. So not even safe in any way, shape, or form. Here we can just climb straight up again. There's also this way. The waypoint's that way. So if I go up, what happens? The waypoint updates up. Damn, she's one hell of a climber. I feel like up is my objective, though. I really don't want to just go straight to my objective. Oh, I just don't know. Want all the lore stuff, but... You... Nothing else down there, right? No, okay. Why can I hang here? What purpose do you serve? No purpose? Just a place to chill? Okay. Yes. Loot box. See anything back there? I still don't see where that elevator shaft was taking me. Oh, confused. No glowy bits. Like super focused tryhard. I really don't want to miss anything here. Feel like I am. Drop down to ledge. Up. So another elevator shaft. There's the supply box. This takes me just straight here. Just like a straight up climb up here. Okay. And a sea incident. Bob, another problem to add to your big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured video of a Hearts Timor AORUS unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Paluwatur on a pod of endangered dolphins, no less. Quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender. As if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Okay. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it is still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. Prepared statement feels grossly insufficient, but any suggestion this one's a real stinker. Okay, their machines had some issues, I guess. Maybe that's why they started replicating animals, because all their other machines ate and killed all the animals, and no one really knew what to do about it. Oh, damn. Yeah, that would piss the people off. That would super piss people off. There's a loot thing in there. Didn't I see through in there here? I guess I don't see anything in there. Okay. Keep on keeping on.
Way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
Yep, with you that is.
Alright, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
This is where you were trying to get to. All the way up top. The curiosity, or we trigger something. And this office is just exposed up here, happenstance. I mean, 1,000 years of open exposure like this would not fare well for anything. The fact this looks like it's made out of stone that's reinforced with rock does not give me high hopes. And that looks like a rappel. Could I like just not do this and just go all the way back down?
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that engine armor.
Okay. Cool. One power cell down. Hell yeah. So let's be interacting with that thing. First loot box. Dang pretty view up here. Tell you what, it's probably why they built it out here in the middle of freaking nowhere. Gorgeous view. I don't know what it looked like 1,000 years ago, but meh. Blast
All
off.
data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy Alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
3 zettabyte storage rack, 6% power remaining. And what? Why is it over here?
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You've screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
Okay. This is riveting.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I'd...
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Fucking shitty combination of a robot he made. Eats humans.
Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me.
Did humans evac the planet?
I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
Or did he just make
Made her solution so terrible.
more robots to
What
fight
did she
other
do
robots?
to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Whatever it is leads to this.
This doesn't add up.
Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's
Could've been
your
your mother.
reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
In
As you
space.
wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Thero robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name.
Yes, so I asked you.
Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
I see your point.
Alright, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my
You're like a
connection to her.
clone.
Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Pharaoh robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Yes.
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
I'm talking to you. I have questions.
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Oh, damn. So many questions. Who is Hades?
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know.
What is he?
The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Pharaoh robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well.
Touché, girl. You got me there.
You
They're
said you've
robots.
known for some time that Pharaoh war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the AORUS class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the corruptors and deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
It's true.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal?
Yeah.
I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Tracking my focus.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other eclipses' focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
I bet they did something crazy like store all genetic data, create a self-cloning replicating system, hid it from the robots, programmed it to after some crazy amount of time. The robots, I don't know. Speculating lots of options here.
Elizabeth told
Trying
Ted
to piece
Faro
together
she was
things.
headed for a place called US Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Walls. I mean, that's cool. I can
Well,
see.
getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. US Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Really cool. I can see why people love the storyline, have raved about it, told me I should play it, and are like just super excited for me to experience the storyline. And I hope you guys are just as excited. I mean, that's really cool. I love this side. This stuff is so up my alley, it's not even funny. I love this sci-fi. I love post-apocalyptic. Oh, and this is both of them. It's just beautiful. A few things about the gameplay I wish were different, but good story so far. We'll see if it continues. But anyways, we are out of time for this episode, so do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell notification, check out all my content, watch it all front to back. Number one thing you can do, I know there's a lot of it, it happens, but I will see you all in the next episode. Digfig out! Oh, click on the cards, they're up here around me. I am exhausted. Oh, the grind is so real, everyone. I'll see you guys.